palm trees, the ocean, fresh seafood, margaritas, and of course, key lime pie. Sounds like a day in the life of Jimmy Buffett, right? Well, today you're all in for a treat. We're bringing the Florida Keys straight up to Michigan. Literally. You don't want to miss this. I'm Adrian Sharp, and this is Food Circus. Coconut's Grill and Bar is located in Tipton, Michigan on US 12, 8 miles east of Brooklyn. Talk about true to form Key West, Florida style cooking. They have it going on over here. Owner Stephanie Cheever has taken the transportation of a Key West style restaurant to a completely new level. Not only did she bring the menu, decor, and fresh Florida ingredients, but she also brought her cooks. Wait till you see this. All right, the coconuts. Hey, Stephanie.
Oh, hi, Adrian.
How are you?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too. What's going on?
Oh, just having another wonderful day here in Tipton.
Gosh, you know what? It's beautiful in here. This is really funny. This place looks really familiar to me. I actually think I used to deliver linens here like years ago. What did this place used to be?
It was a restaurant, a smaller restaurant for years.
No kidding. I have a feeling I've been here, but you know what? Look at this decor. It does seem kind of like a Florida type theme. What are we gonna do first? We got like food and drinks. What do you think we should do?
Why don't we start first in the kitchen?
All right, let's go check it out. This is gonna be great. I've heard about these cooks and how dedicated they are. When the pride and effort come together like this, you're in for an amazing culinary treat. All right, Stephanie, here we are in the kitchen. Now, we got a couple gentlemen here that are already getting busy whipping some stuff up. Who's the crew here?
All right, this is Billy.
Nice to meet you, Billy.
Nice to meet you.
Spidey.
Yes.
And Crow.
Crow, how you guys doing?
Hi, good. I'm good.
Hey, it looks like they're already deep in some seafood over here, Steph. What are they going to be whipping up?
Well, Spidey right now is doing our coconut shrimp that we hand bread. And then Billy and Crow are going to fix a fish dinner for you guys.
Beautiful. Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Okay, enjoy.
It's time to cook. All right, Spidey's whipping up the wicked coconut shrimp, as you can see, hand breaded, which is really nice. It's got a little system here. Are these in? Is that in milk, Spidey, or what is that?
Milk and flour. We got our own coconut batter right here.
Oh, nice. So there's a little more, and some of this stuff is highly secret, man, so you can't give away all of it. But we got some beautiful shredded coconut, it's simple dredging, but man. Now, do these get fried, or do you guys bake them? Deep fried, right?
They're beautiful.
Gosh, look at those things. Looking excellent. All right, Billy, we're hooking it up back here in the back part of the kitchen while the other gentlemen are hooking it up over there. And what's the recipe you're going to be starting us off with?
Make a jerk fish dinner.
Oh, beautiful.
With some fresh veggies sauteed. So we'll start out with our island fish. It's an island fish. It's an island white fish.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Get some butter going here.
This will be a good one for Rick. Try to balance some vino with this stuff. Oh, heck yeah. The pan starts getting hot really fast. So you're just going to get like a sear on it, kind of?
Yeah, that's a saute. You'll see it. It goes fast. It's not that bad.
Sure. You guys really came from Florida, right?
Brought it up from Florida. We had the same type of restaurant, same menu, everything, and brought it here to Michigan. So kind of different. You know, we don't have nothing that everybody else has. We have different fish and coconut shrimp and oysters. And
Coconuts is definitely bringing the Keys our way. Not only with the decor, employees, and food, but with the tunes, too. Just listen to this steel drum band. Rock and roll!
Down by the seaside, simply sad. Singing all day, all night, yeah. Down by the seaside, simply sad. Keep the little children merry. Down by the seaside, simply sad.
Oh, you can smell that seasoning, man. He's really getting a nice little sear on there. And for them to bring the real authentic, Southern Florida style cooking up here to Michigan, it's a bonus.
all right, we do a conch chowder, the clam chowder. Conch chowder you don't get nowhere else, only here.
Cold chowder?
Conch.
The conch.
It's a shell. Yeah.
No way. I really didn't know you could get that here. You guys got the conch shell?
Then a key lime pie. That's the best too.
I heard it is. I did hear something about that key lime pie. And it's a light, it's not like packed with the seasoning. It's just kind of got a little bit to it, which is nice because it's not going to mask the flavor of the fish.
It's not too hot,
know?
savory, but it's kind of spicy.
Heck yeah.
It's one of our most popular dishes right here.
Got some nice fresh zucchini and squash and
Yep, all Michigan.
yeah, carrots, all local. There you go. Bonus. You know a restaurant's on the right track when they go out of their way to use local ingredients. And these guys are no different. Local, fresh, fantastic. Just barely sauteing those veggies up, man. Keeping them nice and crisp. They're looking really nice. Slap, slap.
Flavor in.
Heck yeah.
Probably in 5 minutes should be ready.
Oh, heck yeah, there you go. Not too hard to clean off, too, when the thing's like 5,000 degrees. Oh, this dish smells ridiculous. And I have to say, watching the cooks plate their food is another way to see their passion unfold. They take pride in it. You know this is gonna be awesome. We gotta try this now. The very light Caribbean jerk seasoning. Oh man, it's so flaky. Can't believe that. Oh man, that's ridiculous. It's you know what it is. It's mild. The spice is kind of in the back of the throat a little bit. You don't get it at first.
Not at first.
You don't get it at first. It's really tender. I mean, that is like cut with a just buttery tender fish. You catch me in a restaurant ordering fish, which I love seafood, but I just don't usually order that. I would straight up order this, man. This is excellent.
And you get a
That's
portion.
really nice,
It's a pound
Billy.
of fish.
I just can't. That's what I'm
8-ounce
saying. You're getting
portions,
a full fish.
Right.
Unbelievable. And to go with these nice, crisp, fresh Michigan veggies, buddy, doesn't get much better than that. Wow. Well, I don't think things are starting off too shabby. This is dynamite. All right, check it out. Billy hooked up that incredible fish dish, and now we're moving right across the kitchen to Crow, who's got the one and only, seriously? Oysters in the half shell?
You got it.
Man, check that out. So,
Imported all the way up from Apalachicola Bay.
oh, is it really?
That's where we get 99% of our oysters from.
Now, when you guys, I'm guessing when you guys were in Florida, you served oysters, right?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you get get them from the same place?
Almost exact same place.
No kidding.
Almost exact same place.
That's incredible. So we can come here and grab an appetizer, some oysters in the half shell. Not something you can get everywhere either, man. And you know where they're coming from, so you know
Almost
they're
all of our
legit.
distributors in the Keys, we still use today up here.
That's amazing, man. That's so great.
Want to try one?
Absolutely, please. See how look at the setup they got here. They got a little horseradish, the Tabasco, very traditional for the oysters down there, and then a little bit of cocktail it looks like in here.
My crackers aren't cooperating.
Yeah, now you set me up, man. You show me how I'm supposed to do this. I think there's like an order, really, how you're supposed to do
Well,
it,
the way
right?
I do it
Let's see. Watch this.
is I take my little oyster out, put him right on my cracker, little cocktail,
Wow.
little dab of horseradish.
Oh, check it out. Little topper, little Tabasco. Holy cow, are you serious? Check that out. That is a thing of beauty right there. Wow. Now, you know that's fresh because absolutely no seafood taste whatsoever. You get a little bit of that like salty, briny kind of sea flavor, but unbelievable. Gosh, that's good. And the balance with a little bit of the horseradish because it's got a little bite to it, you know, but with the cracker, a little Tabasco splash. That is awesome,
Now you
Crow.
remember our blackened fish we were doing?
Yeah. We're gonna check that out.
Let's take a look at him now.
All right. Now this is how to enjoy a fish sandwich. If you haven't had the blackened experience, give it a try. You'll love it.
And that's a blackened fish sandwich.
Man, look at that. That looks beautiful.
And if you want to try that,
Man. Seriously? Well, I'm not turning it down.
most people use tartar, but I would suggest to use our homemade chipotle
Holy,
sauce.
look at that. Getting spoiled today, you guys, down here at Coconuts. But you know what? You know you're getting something legit, official. I mean, authentic, man. You know, I mean, the guys all came up together from Florida, not just like the owner brought the idea. They brought the keys to the business. Legit. The cooks, you know? All right, here we go. We got to try this. This is just looking unbelievable, buddy. And you're going to have to eat the ends first, man. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess, right? Because it's like falling all over the place. I'm going to go for a bite kind of right in the side so I can get a little bit of everything. Check it out. All right, I'll take a big bite. Brandon hates this. Sorry, buddy. Man, the Cajun seasoning is perfect. It is a really mild fish still, though, you know? It's not overpowering.
Yeah. Of course.
First time I've ever had the blackened fish sandwich. Yeah, man, that's crazy good. Excellent. Man, Crow, thanks a million, buddy.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Enjoy.
You know what I mean? It's almost cocktail time, I think, maybe. We'll have to go talk to Steph about that.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to stop eating, but the camera's got to stop rolling for just a minute. Stay tuned for Sipping and Tipping with Rick Collett, always a special cocktail treat. And after that, maybe even more cocktails. Okay, do it now. I mean, we got Rick Collett here, straight representing Anderson Distributing Company, the wine connoisseur mega master. But brews too. We're going to taste some beers today, aren't we,
Yeah,
Rick?
we're going to do some beers also. Thought we'd try a couple of beers from the South today.
Absolutely. And how can you do it any better than with these dishes, which I always thought would be and maybe it's not a challenge, I don't know, pairing a spicy type food. We have this wonderful, like kind of Caribbean whitefish. It's just delicious. And then, of course, the blackened fish sandwich, a specialty, and oysters. Where do you start, man?
Well, with the fish, we could have went wine-wise. I thought today with the fish, we'll go beer-wise. So we'll come back to those in a minute. Try something that you'd have if you were down in Jamaica or somewhere down in the Keys, which we're really trying to look at. So
exactly.
That's what we'll go give a shot at today with it. You could also do, especially with the blacken or something, need something a little more body. So maybe a Chardonnay with a little bit of oak, not too much, or a little Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
That kind of thing might be what you want to try with the blackened fish, and also for the other fish we got too.
Wonderful. So how have you matched these dishes, bud? What do we have first?
Well, the first thing, you had the oysters on the half shell, so I thought what we'd do, we'd match it up with a Sauvignon Blanc.
Nice.
Sauvignon Blanc, nice, straightforward one, all stainless steel aged. I don't like a lot of oak. If you're having that, you really want the oysters to show up is what you're looking for. You're looking for something just to complement them so that you get along with them. You want a nice acidity to go along with the creaminess that the oyster's going to have in there.
Sure.
So that you get a nice blend between them. So what we've got a Clos de Bois. We got one out of California this time they're going to try.
Okay.
And have a good grapefruit background to it and good citrus that the acids in there ought to cut right into the oysters, and it ought to make it so it all blends in really, really well with each other.
Wow. What a cool idea, though, when you said that, and I never really knew this until we started to try some of these wines with Rick, was the difference of a steel Chardonnay done in a steel tank as opposed to oak, because it's such a gigantic difference.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Europe, you'd probably have a Muscat or a Muscadet, but a dry one, not a sweet, and I'm not talking a Moscato now that we've talked about a lot of times.
Right.
It's going to be a dry wine out of the Loire Valley or somewhere that's going to have very, very tart.
Wow.
But we'll give one of these little devils a try here.
That's right. Got a little bit of cocktail in there.
He's testing me here with this thing, but
Boy, oh boy. Man, when they're fresh, oysters it is a texture thing, because to be honest with you, there's not a lot of flavor. It is really kind of a simple, sea kind of briny. It does taste like the sea ultimately, but
yeah, the big thing with oysters, there's just you run into difficulties because a lot of people, it's the texture. With me, it's the texture.
Sure.
Like I told you before,
Gosh, that
I'll have
wine.
one, but it's a tough battle.
that's so crisp, man. It's so
it's a
light
really
and
nice wine. It's
smooth.
good value. You can find it in a lot of places.
Wow. It's a really good wine, man. Like really, really good wine. All right, well, Rick, our next dish we're gonna try is this delicious, Caribbean whitefish. The texture is incredible. I got a chance to taste a little bit of that earlier with Billy in the back cooking it up, and paired it with these beautiful, real mild, fresh Michigan vegetables. I mean, what are you thinking?
Well, so much fish is dry. A lot of times in restaurants. This one wasn't. This is very, very moist.
Yeah.
Got a lot of body to it. The butter character just comes right out in it. I kind of thought, if we're going to go have a Caribbean fish, we had to have a Caribbean beer.
Yes.
So we thought we'd try a little Red Stripe out of Jamaica.
Very nice.
I can remember 36 years ago when I went to Jamaica for my wedding.
I had to have a little bit of Red Stripe, man, right?
Red Stripe
Call
as we go.
it so that it's just legit, all right? It puts together the entire vacation. Look at that. Nice head on there. Beautiful. Nice, very light golden color. Smooth brewski with a beautiful, mild fish.
Well, and a great summer beer because you got the light. It's not one of the big heavy porters and all this type of thing.
Exactly.
It's 90-some degrees outside right now, and we're sitting here drinking a nice cool beer with some nice fish.
I think that's a great idea. Absolutely, Rick. Gosh. And he was so right about the buttery characteristics of that fish. I mean, you can't really describe it any differently because it's so almost like a lobster, just really buttery. Other than the texture is just soft and creamy, absolutely incredible.
Well, you don't get any fishiness to it. I mean, you can tell it's extremely fresh, so that you get all just nice pure meat taste. Excellent.
That was totally a winner, man.
Good.
Totally. Oh, Rick, last but not least, man, this one of their top sellers, this beautiful blackened fish sandwich, which is really cool because, a lot of fish sandwiches, it's always deep fried. You don't need to deep fry this. This fish is amazing. Tastes great. And we have a little bit of a more amber style brew here, sir. Yeah,
we're going to a pale ale. Going to a Key West pale ale is what it's called. It's actually brewed at the local Michigan brewery here, especially for them. It's got a nice hoppiness to it, a little bit of a little more taste.
Which is cool because we got that bold blackened seasoning, right?
Yep, which means it'll go a little better with that, so you really want something to fight along with that. I mean, we did the other one before. We did the red stripe. We wanted a milder beer because the fish was milder. Now we got a fish that's a little bit more on the bold side, and spicy with the blackening. So let's go with a little bit bigger beer. Let's go with something to go along with it.
And that's got some nice flavor, too. It's a nice beer. There we go. Nice little blackened.
Yeah, you get a little hot smokiness in the very back. I get
absolutely,
and that'll go really well with the beer.
Yeah, it's awesome because like you said, it's the fish isn't even what's strong. It's that seasoning, that blackened seasoning, that really gives it a punch. So you got to have something to balance it out, right?
Yeah. In some places you go to, and the blackened seasoning is so heavy that that's all you taste.
Yeah.
This is a nice mix because you got a nice thing, the tomatoes and the sauce and the lettuce and everything, and the onions just really give it a compliment to mix right along with it.
Absolutely. And like the cooks say in the back, you always want to listen to what the cooks say. I wasn't sure what I was going to get with the fish sandwich, and he's like, do you want some tartar sauce, or we got this excellent chipotle mayo that they make themselves? Well, I mean, come on, you kidding me? You got to get the chipotle mayo. That little smokiness to it goes so well with this blackened fish. You're lining yourself up for some serious success. I think Stephanie's got a nice thing going on here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that beer goes really, really well. It's a nice way on a hot summer afternoon.
Man, Rick. Amazing as always. The pairing is just ridiculous. And what a special treat for the people down here to share their business with us and their delicious food. And Rick from Anderson Distributing representing with the legit beverages. And until next time, my friend.
Thank you.
It's time for Rick to go get some rest. This guy's been working too hard, especially today. See you guys.
Have a good time.
The Florida Keys come to Michigan. Visit Coconut's Grill and Bar in Tipton for a tropical getaway. The menu is loaded with fresh seafood and top-grade meat. Everything is prepared fresh by top chefs straight from Key West. Think hand-breaded coconut shrimp, crab dishes from live crab, Caribbean mahi-mahi, and slow-roasted prime rib. Top it off with a generous slice of their famous key lime pie. Live music and outdoor dining in the Tiki Room and nightly specials. Come into the Keys at Coconut's Grill and Bar, located on US 12, just 8 miles east of Brooklyn.
We're chilling at Coconut's Grill and Bar in Tipton, Michigan, located on US 12 just east of Brooklyn. If you're just joining us, let me catch you up to speed a bit. We're talking about an authentic Florida Keys style establishment, starting with the decor, but certainly not ending there. Not even close. I'm talking the whole shebang. Palm trees, the menu, the screened-in patio with the bar, cooks that moved up from Florida to work with Stephanie, and of course, some traditional steel drum tropical tunes. This is the place to go when you can't make it to the Keys. We have had Caribbean whitefish, an amazing blackened fish sandwich, and of course, the oysters on the half shell with Tabasco. You know what time it is now, right? One of my favorite parts of the show, cocktail time. Jennifer Steinbach is hooking us up with some Southern Florida specials. Okay, well, Spidey, Crow, and Billy totally hooked us up in the kitchen, all right? Got us started with some amazing food. But now, Jen, the master behind the bar, is going to hook us up with some specialty drinks they offer here. Jen, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Great. So what's on the menu, the bar menu?
Well, tonight we feature our Bahama Mamas, so I'll make you one of those if you'd like.
Oh, please.
Sound
yes,
good?
yes,
All right.
absolutely. Very traditional, Southern Florida style, tropical drink, you know? Just got a little Bacardi in there.
A little
The
coconut rum.
Malibu rumskis.
Yeah. Some banana liqueur.
Very nice. You can tell she's made just a couple of these. Just a few.
Just a few, yeah.
See, she's got it all measured out like to perfection. Now, you can't just do that unless you've done it about 1,000 times because she didn't put any ice in that before she threw all the mix-ins in. So you know she's pretty good at this. Oh yeah, the tulip glass. Fill that bad boy with ice. Seriously, you see that? Like perfection. Oh, Jen, sweet.
Give you a blue fruity straw there for it,
It looks
too.
so good. Yeah, exactly.
right.
This is the epitome of the wicked awesome foo-foo drink, right? Look at that. You ready? Full of flavor. Oh yeah, that totally screams like tropical drink, doesn't it? You know, with a little bit of that little coconut in there, that rum. Beautiful, nice and fruity though, not overpowering. Very, very nice. Jen, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now, this is the Bahama Mama, right?
Right.
What are some of the other awesome summer sellers?
Well, we have a lot of times for birthdays or other celebrations, we do our margaritas big time. So I can make you one of those too.
I'm not against it. I'm totally
All
cool with
right.
that. Doesn't
Down
bother me a
with
bit. Totally cool with that. So
Sounds
I
good.
have to see this come together. How do you
All
go
right.
about making a margarita in a glass that huge?
Basically, the catch of this is you're getting 5 margaritas in
Oh,
this. So
sure.
they're good to share if you have a big group coming in. So I'm going to basically make 5 margaritas.
Yeah,
so,
or you can just drink it yourself and then
Right,
call
right.
the
Well,
cabbie.
hey, we've had people do that before. So.
Oh, I bet. I might be one that would do that, maybe. So the first things first, right? The most important ingredient, the tequila.
The good
Rick's
Margaritaville tequila.
favorite. Oh, nice. The Cointreau. It's like it's a kind of orange liqueur. Wow, this is definitely the high-end one, man. They're putting the Grand Marnier up in there, too. That's the real deal. Oh, so nice. Nice way to wash down that delicious meal we were sharing earlier. Or the Bahama Mama, of course.
I'll put a little salt on the rim of this for you.
I know, man, you know, sodium, serious, but I have to have a lot of salt on my margarita. Have to. Absolute necessity. I was wondering how she was going to rim that glass. She actually did get it to work in that small bar top. Glass topper.
Not the easiest.
Dang.
I haven't actually added the sour mix yet, so that's why it's wild looking.
Yeah, that's a nice margarita that kind of packs the punch. Like the Mike Tyson punch in his prime punch. That's what I'm talking about. It's like a bathtub of deliciousness. It's like a science. A little more ice, a little more mix, a little more liquor.
And then a few limes and a few straws, and we're good to go.
Maybe just one straw. Maybe not. I do have to drive home tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Wow.
There you are.
Jen, are you
Enjoy.
serious? Look at that. The party margarita. Let's come in with a crew and you guys want to share a margarita? Here's the way to go. Or if you're extremely thirsty and maybe a little bit crazy, you try to finish that by yourself. I'm going to move the straw aside because I like the salt, so I'm going to taste it just like you would a margarita. See if I can balance it right and drink it right. It fits in the hand so well. Wow. That is excellent, Jen.
Good.
It is. It's a really good margarita. I mean, you know. Mad props and thanks go to the entire crew for a truly Key West experience. From the cooks to the bartender, and of course Stephanie for her vision. Coconut's Grill and Bar is honestly a cut above the rest. Take a small drive down there sometime. It'll make your day. Or check them out on Facebook. We can't forget Rick Collett from Anderson Distributing for the wicked awesome episode of Sipping and Tipping. And until next time, I gotta finish this margarita. I'm Adrian Sharp. Peace. We're out.